Hello and welcome to News 9 Live. My name is Brijesh Pandey. The suspense over Chief Minister name has ended in Madhya Pradesh. Mohan Yadav was a senior minister in Shivraj Singh Chouhan cabinet is going to be the next Chief Minister. He is going to be accompanied by two Deputy Chief Minister, one Rajendra Shukla and another Jagdish Devra. This decision, which came as a big surprise to everyone, was taken at the BJP's legislature party meeting in Bhopal. This is the fourth time in succession that the BJP has selected an OBC for the top post since 2003 after Uma Bharti, Babulal Gaur and Shivraj Singh Chouhan. Narendra Singh Tomar is going to be the speaker, and as I said, Jagdish Devra and Rajendra Shukla are going to be the deputy chief minister. Let's listen into what they have to say on this particular development. Mohan Yadav has to say on this, and then we will go to Deshdeep Saxena and Aditi Fadnavis to discuss as to why BJP chose Mohan Yadav as the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh.
की सरकार के माध्यम से विविध विकास के नए काम प्रारंभ हुए थे। उन कामों के बलबूते पर मध्य प्रदेश ने पूरे देश में एक अलग पहचान बनाई है। हमने सबने मिलकर संकल्प किया, मेरे जैसे छोटे कार्यकर्ता को एक बड़ी जवाबदारी दी। मैं जवाबदारी की इस बड़े काम को बता सकता हूं कि केवल ये भाजपा ही है जो सामान्य से छोटे से कार्यकर्ताओं को भी इतनी बड़ी जवाबदारी देती है। यही हमारा अपना भाजपा का चरित्र है। भाजपा के इस नए दायित्व के मैं लिए हृदय से आभार भी मानता हूं और आप सबके विश्वास के साथ निश्चित रूप से जो विकास का कारवा बढ़ाया माननीय मुख्यमंत्री शिवराज सिंह जी चौहान ने और यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री के नेतृत्व में, निश्चित रूप से हम इसको आगे बढ़ाएंगे। मैं आप सबको प्रणाम करता हूं और आप सबका धन्यवाद करता हूं। केंद्रीय नेतृत्व का, प्रदेश नेतृत्व का, समूचे मंच का, मेरे जैसे छोटे से कार्यकर्ता को हमारे सभी मित्रों ने मिलकर कर आपके मार्गदर्शन में जो जवाबदारी दी, यद्यपि मैं उस लायक नहीं हूँ, लेकिन आप सबका प्रेम, आपका आशीर्वाद, सहयोग मिलेगा तो निश्चित रूप से मैं कोशिश करूंगा। एक बार फिर आप सबका आभार, धन्यवाद।
बहुत खुशी हो रही है जब भी जान के आप सबके सामने पता चला।
बता नहीं सकते कि उनको कितनी खुशी हो रही है।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आप
एक सीढ़ी है कि कड़ी मेहनत से चढ़ी है, उसका फल आज हमारे मामा जी को हम सबको मिला है, क्योंकि उनने और ईमानदारी से, बहुत ईमानदारी से करा है देश के लिए काम, तो उसका फल उनको मिला है।
आपके दिल में कभी ऐसा सोचा भी था अपने सपने में कि
हाँ, हमने सोचा था।
हाँ, मेहनत किया था, भगवान ने फल दिया है और मेहनत करेंगे आगे चल के।
हाँ, बड़ी बहन
बड़ी है। हाँ,
दीदी, ये दीदी है।
हाँ, बड़ी दीदी हूँ।
जी बताइए, आपको किस प्रकार से महसूस हुआ?
अरे बहुत खुशी हो रही है हमारे भाई जीता तो, और सभी का करते हैं और बहुत तरक्की करेंगे और आगे भी बहुत तरक्की करेंगे वो।
ये सब बाबा
महाकाल की कृपा है, बाबा महाकाल की कृपा है, महाकाल की कृपा से बहुत आगे बढ़ रहे हैं।
देखिए, मोहन यादव जी के बारे में जो मुझे जानकारी है, बहुत पुराने कार्यकर्ता हैं और वो संघ के काम में लगे रहे, विद्यार्थी परिषद में भूमिका निभाई, बीजेपी में भी लगातार तीसरी बार से वो जो विधायक बन रहे हैं, जमीन से जुड़े हुए कार्यकर्ता हैं, उज्जैन से विधायक हैं और निश्चित रूप से जो यहाँ तक मध्य प्रदेश की यात्रा, विकास यात्रा चली है, इसको और आगे बढ़ाने की भूमिका उनकी रहेगी। हमारे जो नेता हैं उनकी सहमति ये मुख्य भूमिका होती है, उसमें हमारा भूमिका कोई नहीं।
मध्य प्रदेश को नए मुख्यमंत्री मिल गया, उनको बहुत बधाई, उनका अभिनंदन।
So those are the visuals of and sound bites of all the relevant authorities. Manohar Lal Khattar, who is the Chief Minister of Haryana and also one of the key observers to select Chief Minister in the state of Maharashtra, and the absolutely thrilled family members of Mohan Yadav there. I'm joined by Deshdeep Saxena, author and senior journalist, and Aditi Fadnavis, senior journalist. Welcome to News 9 Live. Deshdeep, I'll start with you. You know, I mean, the name of Mohan Yadav came as a massive shock. I mean, you know, because there were name of Prahlad Singh Patel, name of, Shivraj Singh Chouhan, though people know that his term is coming to an end, and Narendra Singh Tomar and others were doing the round. Who is Mohan Yadav? And, you know, what makes him a successor to Shivraj Singh Chouhan?
Who is Mohan Yadav? Mohan Yadav is Mohan Yadav, which is why he has become Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. You see a pattern in BJP's politics in the last few years. What had happened in Uttarakhand, what had happened in Haryana, same thing has happened in Madhya Pradesh also. A very low profile, only two-time MLA. He is an MLA from Ujjain South. He was a higher education minister in Shivraj Singh Chouhan's cabinet. Became a minister for the first time in 2020. And before that, he was also chairman of Madhya Pradesh Tourism Development Corporation. And when he was there, he wanted to develop, BJP had a program in Madhya Pradesh. They wanted to have a Ram Path or Ram One Path Gaman, a corridor in Madhya Pradesh where Ram had traveled when he was in exile. So since Mohan Yadav, he belongs to Yadav community, so he wanted to develop on the same lines a Krishna One Path Gaman, which he was not able to do. And he is an RSS man close to Mr. JP Nadda. And as I told you, higher education minister in Madhya Pradesh, a very junior minister. Let us see how he is going to function. And it's a beginning of a new politics in the in Bharatiya Janata Party in Madhya Pradesh. You have rightly said, everybody was shocked and surprised, when we got results in Madhya Pradesh. The same surprise, had sprung in Madhya Pradesh when Mohan Yadav became chief minister.
Okay, ma'am, why was Shivraj Singh Chouhan ignored? It's not like, he's too aged for his good. He has a lot of politics left in him. He has been successful. This time, a Ladli Yojana scheme announced by him is credited to have played a stellar role in BJP's return to fortune. Otherwise, it looked like a close contest. Why do you think, Shivraj Singh Chouhan has been sidelined?
I think the writing was on the wall even before the actual election took place. It has been on the wall for some time now. The fact that so many central leaders were sent to Madhya Pradesh, many of whom were actually adversaries of Shivraj Singh Chouhan. The fact that Shivraj Singh Chouhan's photograph was just one among many of the photographs that were there in the campaign posters. The fact that Shivraj Singh Chouhan himself more or less asked rhetorical questions, asking the crowd to endorse not just him as prospective chief minister, but also asking whether the prime minister should continue to be the prime minister. So all this was interpreted, I think, as a sign of Shivraj Singh Chouhan becoming too big for his boots. On the other hand, there's no doubt that he has delivered a result which has absolutely stunned observers, possibly even the BJP. And the important thing is not so much people who are there, but people who are not there. Because Jyotiraditya Scindia's, who is a relatively new entrant to the BJP, his contribution in this victory cannot be underestimated. He got nearly 15-20 seats from that area, Gwalior Guna, and contributed in a very large measure to the victory of the BJP. But I'm not seeing any supporters of his. I don't know enough. And I would defer to Deshdeep, who knows a lot about Madhya Pradesh, about the deputy chief ministers. I'm not sure if there have been deputy chief ministers in Madhya Pradesh in the past. So normally the presence of a deputy chief minister, two of them in this case, means some sort of a balancing act of some sort. And Deshdeep will be in the best position to tell us what exactly their appointment means.
I'll just ask you one more question, ma'am. See, the thing is that, they say that, Shivraj Singh Chouhan has been removed for a generational change at Madhya Pradesh level. What about Prahlad Singh Patel? What about Narendra Singh Tomar? Do you think that they are going for a pure ghar ke badal dalenge, be it state or center?
I think that is the case. That has been the case even in Gujarat. Where a person who has never been an MLA was made chief minister, a person who had only done municipal politics. That was the case in UP two terms ago when Yogi Adityanath was made chief minister, who had never been active in state politics. That was also the case with ML Khattar, who had never actually been an MLA ever and was made chief minister. So this is the new project strategy of the BJP to rise above. Let's face it, every party has factions, and so does the BJP. So this is a way to basically ignore or eliminate factions by ignoring or sidelining faction leaders. We are not hearing anything about Kailash Vijayvargiya, for instance, although Naren Singh Tomar has been appointed speaker. And I think just eliminate those who, including Narottam Mishra, who were getting too big for their boots, basically.
Deshdeep, there's one thing to appoint a rookie as a chief minister. It shows the kind of power the central organization or dispensation enjoys, or the kind of say they enjoy in selecting the chief minister. It's another thing to have all your cabinet ministers come to the state politics, make them fight local election, and now, nobody knows what to make of Naren Singh Tomar's future. Nobody knows what to make of Prahlad Singh Patel's future. Same goes for Kailash Vijayvargiya. And I mean, what exactly was this? I can understand making a rookie a chief minister. Can you tell some light on this?
And you forgot one more name, Mr. Shivraj Singh Chouhan.
Mr. Shivraj Singh, of course. I mean,
about his role in the coming days. Yes, you are right. But what I feel, and I would again refer it to Aditi ji, this is basically the style of functioning of BJP for some time now. They want someone who is low profile, in who becomes a chief minister, whether it is in Madhya Pradesh or Haryana or Uttarakhand, and even in Gujarat, we have seen this. You remember Shivraj Singh Chouhan, how his profile was going up and up and up again over a period of time. Even into the run-up of election, he has started talking like, क्या मुझे दोबारा मुख्यमंत्री, क्या मुझे फिर से मुख्यमंत्री बनना चाहिए, क्या मुझे फिर से चुनाव लड़ना चाहिए, etc., etc. And I suppose leadership in Delhi doesn't want all this. And here, people like Mohan Yadav fits in, which is why he has become chief minister of Madhya Pradesh. And one more thing, I think this is preparation for 2024 elections. Mohan Yadav is Yadav. He is second Yadav chief minister of Madhya Pradesh, first being Mr. Babulal Gaur. He was basically a Yadav, and Gaur's surname came because he used to, he was very focused in his school. Gaur se sunte the, so he became Babulal Gaur. But he was actually Yadav. So when you make a Yadav chief minister in Hindi heartland in Madhya Pradesh, look at the Yadavs in Bihar. Look at the Yadavs in Uttar Pradesh. I think BJP's plan is 2024. They want to attract the Yadavs of both the states of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar by making Mohan Yadav as the chief minister of Madhya Pradesh. Then we have two deputy chief minister. One is a Brahmin and one is a scheduled caste. Mr. Devda is a scheduled caste deputy chief minister. He comes from Western Madhya Pradesh, Mallargarh constituency in Mandsaur.
Okay, I'll come to you, Deshdeep. I'll come to you in a bit. We'll discuss about these two gentlemen, Rajendra Shukla and Jagdish Devda, as the deputy chief minister. Aditi, I would like to ask you a question, because there are many ma'am who says that the reason why Shivraj Singh Chouhan was cut to size is because his stature was rising and rising. But you and I know, and so does the rest of the country, that that when it comes to general election, it is always Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Do we actually see, Shivraj Singh Chouhan even becoming a rival, or even thinking of becoming a rival to Prime Minister's popularity? A, and B, when we have already seen, in Rajasthan, it's 25 out of 25 in the both general election. So when we talk about general election, does the choice of the chief minister really matters?
No, I don't think so. I think the general election, particularly in the Modi era, have been fought around the Prime Minister and his work, and if anything, it's a referendum on him, and it has been a very successful run for him. So I don't think appointing a chief minister has much to do with the general election, which will be, the Prime Minister will be the central figure. I think much more important is it's a way of BJP trying to overcome its own factional politics and putting in place someone who will be seen as rising above groupism in the party. BJP has a problem of plenty. Anyone who is disgruntled with their party, no matter which party it may be, is ready to join the BJP, and the BJP has accepted many of those leaders. And they have become poles of power, or are attempting to become poles of power in the BJP, upsetting existing sort of leaders. So I think the party has recognized that the time has come to create people who will act as bridges rather than as disruptors.
Deshdeep, I would like to understand from you, when we talk of factionalism, it was, I mean, everybody knew about it. The kind of fight that was going on between Narendra Singh Tomar and Jyotiraditya Scindia in the Chambal-Gona region. And also, Kailash Vijayvargiya, Prahlad Singh Patel. There were many factions which were trying to dictate terms as far as the politics of Madhya Pradesh is concerned. Do you think that, by appointing Mohan Yadav, the party will be able to get rid of factionalism? Or will Mohan Yadav be able to assert his individuality, or will he fall prey to those pulls and pressures of the powerful factions, including Shivraj Singh Chauhan's?
He became a minister for the first time in 2020. So he has a very little experience as a minister. Before that, he was only chairperson of Madhya Pradesh Tourism Development Corporation. So it would be interesting to see how he handles the pulls and pressures, because there are so many regional setups. But BJP being BJP, these days it's very difficult to dissent in BJP, if I use the correct word. Dissension is very hard to find in BJP. See how Shivraj Singh Chauhan, he continues to be acting like a chief minister till this morning. He has been addressing rallies after the election results, but he was not as vocal as what is happening in Rajasthan. He was trying to send some messages to center that I am still acceptable, powerful, popular in Madhya Pradesh. But he couldn't say, he didn't say anything more. So let us see how Mohan Yadav handles the pulls and pressures. Or, there is some message from the top leadership in Delhi asking all the regional satraps, the names that you mentioned, to cooperate Mr. Yadav as the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh.
Okay. Ma'am, I just want to understand one thing from you. When the BJP talks about good governance, BJP talks about delivery mechanism and how, they are the best when it comes to this kind of thing. How do they explain appointing a complete political rookie, if I may say so, like, in the case of Manohar Lal Khattar, or in the case of in the Gujarat Chief Minister, Mr. Patel, or, Mohan Yadav in the case of Madhya Pradesh? Is it like, the center gets a bigger say as to how the state runs? Because I honestly, I don't see the generational change, which many commentators talk about. Do you seriously see this as a generational change?
Well, I suppose you could say it is a generational change, because a person who became minister for the first time in 2020 becomes chief minister in 2023. That's pretty dramatic. But I think more than that, it is the identity of the chief minister. This is the message I think that the BJP is trying to send. The name and face of the chief minister is not important. It's the work of the center which the chief minister carries out, which is important. And I think this may be the message that they're trying to send by appointing people who you are calling rookies as chief ministers. And again, I come back to the point that the party is divided, and this could be an effort to attempt to reunite the party and present a common front.
Okay, Deshdeep, you were talking about Jagdish Devra and Rajendra Shukla. Have you seen is there a precedence of Madhya Pradesh having deputy chief ministers, or is this happening for the first time? And what make party choose Jagdish Devra and Rajendra Shukla?
No, this has not happened for the first time. In the past also, when Brijesh Singh was the chief minister, he had two deputy chief ministers.
Okay.
One was Yadav chief minister, Mr. Subhash Yadav, and one was a tribal deputy chief minister, who happened to be Miss Jamuna Devi. So this is not for the first time. It has happened also in the past. But when Digvijay Singh had the deputy chief minister, it was to strike a balance of the groupism within the party and to strike a balance of the the party politics of the Congress. But here it is to strike a balance, striking a caste balance. Like Jagdish Devla, he belongs to scheduled caste community. He was finance minister in Shivraj Singh Chauhan's government. Then another gentleman, Rajen Shukla, his surname shows he is a Brahmin and belongs to the Madhya Pradesh, from Rewa in Madhya Pradesh. He has been minister twice or thrice in Madhya Pradesh. He was industry minister. Then Shivraj Singh inducted him as a minister, a month before the model code of conduct came into force. So, but this time, when BJP did it is to strike a balance of the caste politics. As I said, now we are having a chief minister who belongs to OBC community, a deputy chief minister from scheduled caste, and another deputy chief minister who happens to be Brahmin. So this is to strike a caste balance.
Okay. Ma'am, one final comments from both of you. What happens to Shivraj Singh Chauhan? Do you see him moving to center, or do you see him fading from the politics of Madhya Pradesh?
That's for me?
Yeah, that's for you, ma'am.
So I'm not sure what is going to happen to him. We were expecting him to continue at least until the Lok Sabha elections, and then we thought that he would be shifted to the center. He was going to be moved from Madhya Pradesh, that much was clear. This has happened quite abruptly, and frankly, I don't think he has too many options. He will now have to operate just as an MLA, because I don't think there's any reshuffle or any appointments going to take place until the Lok Sabha elections are over and the new government is formed. Then possibly he may shift to the center as a union minister. I'm not sure. But yeah, his term in Madhya Pradesh politics seems to be fading out now.
Okay, and what happens to the stock of Jyotiraditya Scindia? Do you see the stock rising?
Well, I think it's very clear that the stock has already risen, but we have to see the Council of Ministers. I don't believe either of these two gentlemen who are deputy chief ministers are supporters of Jyotiraditya Scindia.
Okay.
So we have to now see how he keeps his flock together. His detractor has been made speaker, so that's not good news. And we have to see now what happens.
Okay, Deshdeep, one quick comment from you. What happens to Shivraj Singh Chauhan now?
Shivraj Singh Chauhan has categorically said not once but twice that मैं भोपाल छोड़ के नहीं जाऊंगा, quote unquote. So he has in many words, he has expressed his feeling that he won't go to Delhi. Now it is Delhi to decide whether he would go to Delhi. And one more thing, he has said that he would travel Madhya Pradesh and would want a garland of 29 kamals, which is the number of Lok Sabha seats in Madhya Pradesh, and present it to the Prime Minister. Now, again, only Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah knows what is going to be the role of Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan in the future.
True. Thank you so much, Deshdeep and Aditi Fadnis, for decoding the appointment of Mohan Yadav and also the two deputies and what it means for the biggest stalwart of the Chief Minister, outgoing Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan. Thanks for watching News 9 Live. Keep watching News 9 Live for more updates.
Pakistani spy agency ISI